This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Eiffel TV in association with Macklin Gym Marbella with the Echo Arena here for Who's Feeling Who. With me, I've got very pleased trainer Joe Gallagher tonight.
Yeah, really pleased. 2 British title fights, 2 British title wins, and both dramatic endings. Scott Cardle had to dig deep like a champion does and pull it from the depths of despair and turn the fight around and do what a champion has to do. And Callum Smith was absolutely spectacular.
As regards to Cardle and Dodd, did you think the fight was stopped too early?
Well, Cardle caught him early on in the fight, in the round, and hurt him again and again and again. And I thought he's tottering. It's been a hard fight, 12 rounds. I'm screaming at Cardle to keep going, and it went down. And listen, of course, I won't say it's fair stoppage. My lad won, and I'm sure if they got the stoppage, they'd say it was a fair lad won. So the win's the win. And like I said, they can have the rematch. It'll be a great fight. And Sean is such a nice kid. Masha Dodd, great fans, great support, and look forward to doing it again.
Did you learn anything about Callum Smith tonight?
Did I learn anything?
Yeah.
I thought, because it's the first huge one where there's a big arena, I thought, right, I'm waiting for a bit of nerves. Nothing. Still nothing. And the brothers have said to me, he's so laid back, and I thought, no, I'll get something out of him for this. I've seen him in training, train with a bit of intensity, a bit of determination and a bit more focused. But fight day, weighing today, so laid back again, walked the ring, in there, talking to him, like, nothing's phasing him here, and you need that when you're going fighting on the big stage at world level.
Was it the game plan? A fast-paced start?
Well, I was trying to anticipate what they were going to do, and all the talk from their camp was obviously coming out, trying to give it. And I thought, well, with the crowd, someone might make a mistake early on, push onto it. And listen, we're not going to turn around and say, yeah, we came and planned out for a first round knockout. But both kids were both big punchers, and it was a case of who managed to get the first shot in, and Callum managed to do that and had it there. And fair play to Rocky, got up, came back. Callum dropped him again and came back, and I'm glad really, because if it would have been over the first knockdown, they would have said, oh, he was cold or stuff like that. But fair play to Rocky, he got up, came back again, and he was in there to win, he was in there to fight, came back, and Callum Smith had to dig in again and come back and obviously make sure that he was down and out. And at one point I thought, oh my God, here we go. What Oliver was on about, it's got a you hit me, I hit you type of fight for 12 rounds. Oh, I can't do that, nerves, especially after the Scotty Cardle fight. My nerves are shot. So, but no, listen, Rocky came in the changing rooms afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Real class, showed real class and sportsmanship. And listen, he's a really good fighter. He'll come back again. He's young. And Liverpool tonight saw 2 future world champions there tonight.
You were very adamant before this fight that the fight would not go a certain amount of rounds, and that, you know, I spoke to you about this, whether this was a 50-50 fight, and you were quite adamant that it wasn't. And was that testament tonight in what we saw?
I get accused of arrogance and everything else before it, and basically I'm only talking about on what I believe in my kid and what I see. I've seen him sparring over the 3 years he's been professional with class fighters, Nathan Cleverley, Tony Bellew, Carl Froch, Ishmael Sleek, and I've seen how he's handled himself, and I just thought, right, okay then, I'm also confident in the kid tonight. We're not saying we didn't train hard, we trained hard. We trained even harder. Our attention to detail was more than anyone else because of the huge fight, and in a derby anything can happen. But I just thought to myself, if Callum can let the shots go the way that he can, then I do feel we'd win the fight, and quite comfortable.
Do you anticipate Callum Smith will definitely be fighting for a world title by the middle of next year?
Well, he's WBC #1. If they've got to try and play along and we have to have a final them against someone, we can always change lanes. There's Chudenoff there, there's Arthur Abraham. So yeah, there's a few different options, and I really want another fight for Callum Smith now before his world title fight, get some rounds in. A fight similar to what Rabras was and Shalaka was, and that's what we'll be looking at.
And just finally, you believe that Callum made a massive statement here today in the super middleweight division?
Yeah, of course he did. Like you say, yeah, 2 undefeated fighters, both could punch in Liverpool, a derby, the profile, everything that goes with it. And he created history tonight. I was asked at the presser, what did you think when the ref stopped it? I thought, wow, this family's just made history. He's just made history, and to be part of history is something you can never take away from you, can you? And I'm very proud of all 4 Smith brothers for winning the British titles, and they've all won the British title with me.
All right, Joe, listen, thanks for giving us a little bit of time.
Yeah, cheers, thank you.
A little rest now for the night.
Yeah, no problem. Sound. Cheers, thanks,
All
KUGAN.
right. Cheers, Joe.
Thank you.